The NBA 2K21 demo is out now, and in this episode, we're jumping right in. Plus, we look back at our best 2K TV moments of 2K20. And first looks at what's coming up in my team for 2K21. Welcome to the special edition of
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Powell.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
For the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours. The players love him. Thank you, David. Brent, 2 explosive backcourts. When you were playing, who was the toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
I can see the bruises. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. And for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Lowry for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies. Lillard, that's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Siakam against Collins. Siakam looking around. Clock at 6. Pass to Lowry. Puts up a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
And don't forget about the work he did on the board. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Yeah, so do the quick short dribbles and then create some space. Try to guard that.
Back to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. From 8, and he hits the jump shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lowry against Lillard. Here's McCollum. Stolen by VanVleet. Now the Raptors moving it up. Anunoby. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
It's McCollum on the wing. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the Raptors pick up 2. And finished off by Nurkic.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Here's Lowry. That one goes in. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Lillard from outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Man, it felt like they probably would have won if they weren't saddled with all that foul trouble. If they had to piece together some makeshift lineups late in that game, that might have cost them.
Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Passes to Anunoby. Ibaka outside. Now the pass to Lowry. From outside, off the mark. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And Anthony gets it to go.
There's no stopping Melo there. Too strong for any kind of defense. It's going to take a bit more than that.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Lowry. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight.
You wonder, with Nurkic last year getting hurt, just how much further the Blazers could have gone. Again, carried by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard. Their unbelievable dynamic duo at the guard position. But the defensive anchor all year long had been Nurkic.
Lowry has the open look. Buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And yes, it's good. And with their high-powered back, Brent, Nurkic providing the Blazers with that sorely needed paint presence. He is a big body.
Big body who sets screens and frees up a bunch of room for those guards that you mentioned, Kevin. But the interesting thing is about all the dirty work that Nurkic can do down low for this basketball team, picking up 10, 12 points in the painted area and putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Now here's Van Vliet. Defense is right there. Makes it off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Anthony kicks to Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Lillard operating with smoothness there makes the defender overcommit, and when you're out of position, you end up fouling.
The Trailblazers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, talk about the length of the season. Commissioner Silver is also considering proposals to shrink the season. What do you think?
I think it'd be interesting, and I'm not sure financially how the league goes back from an 82-game season and ticket sales and revenue and television and how they kind of unwind what it is they've agreed to. But 70 games to me in terms of the competition, Kevin, in terms of the elevated play of the star players on a nightly basis, the fact that you probably get stars to appear in every game and not be sat out for load management and things like that, I think overall it'd be pretty healthy. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Lillard with the bucket.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. With the teardrop, and the shot goes down. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Lillard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Damian Lillard and his commitment to not only the way that he wants to play and wants to improve, but his commitment to Portland and this city and this franchise has been nothing short of remarkable.
The Raptors making a switch here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Brett, you think about Lillard's value not just to the Blazers, but to the entire community of Portland, Oregon. Outstanding.
Always great, Kevin, to see a superstar take it off the floor and want to make impact in the community. Lillard has been amazing at the job that he's done here in Portland and has stayed committed to where this franchise wants to go and trying to bring a championship to the Northwest.
Here's Lowry. Portland making their last shot. Loads one up. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Lillard outside. Pass to Trent. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Yes, that goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Simons, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And the Raptors also making a change. Boucher is checked in. Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Well, Portland being up there in the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest, always means a lot of air miles. Matter of fact, they lead the league pretty much every year in distance travel.
Now here's Gasol. Over Whiteside. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Davis.
Sensational feel in the painted area. Get Gasol the ball. Let him use his size and intelligence to pull advantage.
Here is Whiteside. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Right, you talk about all that travel for the Blazers. That can wear you down.
Well, interesting. The Blazers have done some particular things off the floor for their players, bringing in UV lights into the locker rooms, coffee before the game. It's very much hipster Pacific Northwest.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
And Powell, no good on that one. Trailblazers leading by 8. Here's Simons. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Little. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Whiteside, gets it to go from 8 feet. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Hazonia defending. 5 to shoot. Outside Gasol. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Here's Trent. And he caught that pass and pulls stride on his way to the big slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. From deep three-point range, can't hit that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Simon. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Raptors trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Davis. Powell with it. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Trent, guarded by Powell. Trent passes to Whiteside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
One of the areas where we've seen Whiteside improve is that free throw percentage. Much better than when he first came into the NBA.
The Trailblazers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And both free throws good from Whiteside.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And there's the pass to Powell. Back to Davis. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hazonia with the foul. That's his first foul. For Toronto, they had started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. .20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Boucher's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 15. Pass to Hazonia, right wing. Here's Simons to the left side wing. Here's Trent. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back to the action after this word. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down, blocking shot, straight to the floor, making open shot, rolling the basket, screen, those dirty work. I like to do that.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Hazonia at the 4 and Whiteside at the 5. Then it's Little, and it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Simons. Passes it to Whiteside. Second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Whiteside's got 9.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Davis. He gets that one.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Davis. In the corner, it's Little. From beyond the arc, it's hauled in by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Ray, you suited up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front offices that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everybody.
That free throw missing. And that mid-range jump shot discouraged for many players, but not for C.J. McCollum.
I love the way that C.J. can just wind his way to spots on the floor and speeds up when he wants to, not when the defense is asking him to.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. They can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And you talk about shot makers, C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
And here are the Trailblazers now, after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Simons. 6 to shoot. High arcing shot. Rejected by Gasol. Fast break Toronto. Davis has got the ball. And the lead is down inside single digits. Davis has got 5. And you look at the shot chart from McCollum. He's a threat from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
Here's Simons. McCollum outside. Over Davis. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Raptors trail by 8. Van Vliet looking around. Siakam against Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam got better in every statistical category.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
First one falls for him. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Simmons. And then for Toronto, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Lowry in for Davis. Siakam hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's McCollum, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Lillard with the bucket.
He's so good at rising, firing, and dismantling defense.
Here's Van Vliet, 9-point game. The pass to Siakam. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Van Vliet from past the arc. That shot missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And good that time.
One thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Now here's Van Vliet. Covered by Lillard. Here's Lowry. And it's Portland with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Lillard just plays with great confidence, really feeling it here and looking to find any scoring opportunity in this one.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
In the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Look at the Trailblazers winding things down this season. They're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And right now for the Trailblazers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortune.
offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Lowry. Siakam kicks to Lowry. Ibaka outside. Here's Untitled, covered by Anthony. Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Lillard with the rebound. Pulls up. Good work defensively by Lowry. And so Ibaka will bring it up for Toronto. A 12-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. The Raptors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Throw dropped for Kyle Lowry. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wrong? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. Ibaka, Nurkic with the block, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And stolen by Lillard. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And he lays that one in. Lillard's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Lillard against Lowry. Pass to Untitled. Lets it go with the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 14. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Lillard outside. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Hit. Got that one from Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6.
Nurkic using his body that time, a polished move.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now Ibaka. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah. Just 5 on the clock. He had a nice open look right there. 20 points for Kyle Lowry.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Anthony on the wing. Shoots it. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 16. Passes it to Van Vliet. There's the pass to Untitled to the inside. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 this quarter.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 31. Van Vliet with it. Now defended by McCollum. Shot's good by Ibaka.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game.
Here's McCollum. Good on the baseline, Jay. McCollum's got his second basket of the night.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Toronto. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Norman Powell subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Good on both. Here's Trent. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Lillard. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lillard's got 33.
Yeah, Lillard aggressive in this game so far. Awesome at finding different ways to attack close to the rim.
And here is Powell. From outside. Little with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 13. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Powell, the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Powell. Defense right on him. We've got a moment here. Let's see the league leaders in rebounding, the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Second is Hassan Whiteside.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
First one falls for Simons. He's checked in for Lillard. Then for the Raptors, Boucher is checked in. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Azania. His last outing, he had 8 points. There's 1:26 left in the first half. Powell with it. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Simon. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Davis. Down low, there's Hollis-Jefferson, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Hollis-Jefferson's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Simons. 46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Little to the paint. And the layup good off the glass. 11 points for Hassan Whiteside.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Now here's Powell. He's got 6. Gasol. And it's blocked by Whiteside. To the middle. And now here's Hazonia. D right on him. A nice shot by Simons.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. That'll do it for the first half. Trailblazers lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 35 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. There was a lot to like about his first 2 quarters in this one. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Great production out of Lillard tonight, but you know he's a top 10 scorer pretty much every year. One of the most confident players in the game.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. So for Toronto right now, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slot. Right Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Ibaka in at the pivot, manning the middle. Siakam misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there. Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Anunoby. Ibaka outside. Siakam left side. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Vliet. And the shot is long. Trailblazers leading by 13. The drive by Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Now Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Now, here's Siakam. Ibaka outside. Drills it from outside. Ibaka's got 8 points.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Shoots over Van Vliet. It doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. For the 3. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Lowry.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's McCollum. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? Another reminder, Kevin, that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Knocked loose. Collins against Siakam. Now Van Vliet. He's got 8. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Lowry can't get it to go. Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's McCollum. Good D by Siakam.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Anthony. Back to Lillard. Over Lowry. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby, covered by Anthony. And the rejection by Collins.
Terrific instincts defensively as Zach Collins able to reach over and get that one.
Outside Anthony, fires from the wing. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here 3 for 7-footer Zach Collins, showing some real potential as a 3-and-D rim protector.
The interesting thing about last year and Zach Collins was how he played in the playoffs. Stepping up, playing with tremendous confidence, playing with physicality. Showed a lot of signs of why it is Portland moved up a couple years ago in the draft to get Zach Collins in uniform.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Trailblazers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Throw good, Damian Lillard.
I mean, every year since his rookie campaign, Lillard gets the maximum attention from defenses. They're schemed to slow him down. That's what's so impressive about the numbers that he's put up throughout his career.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Anunoby. Inside, here's Ibaka, and he uses the glass on the layup. Ibaka's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Anthony. The Raptors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Collins finds Anthony. McCollum outside. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Van Vliet. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ibaka goes in. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. He has 38 in the game, and it's good for 2.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Outside Lowry. Ibaka outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Ibaka's got 10 points in just the second half. Lillard looking around. Here's Nurkic. Tries again. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Ibaka. The drive by Siakam.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Lillard missing.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Anunoby, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Passes to Nurkic. McCollum outside. Shoots over VanVleet. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from the outside as well.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Deciding to change it up.
And the numbers now for Pascal Siakam.
The past month has been surreal. Averaging 23 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Tipped away. Whiteside Davis. Here's Ibaka. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And, boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that matchup with the 76ers, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
And the first one at the line is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here as Anya's checked in, and the Raptors also making a change. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Toronto's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Davis kicks to Gasol. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Simons. He's guarded by Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. In the third spot, Hassan Whiteside.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. And here is Davis. He's got 5. And the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. Floats one. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Simons. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. And the first one drops.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Anthony's checked in for Portland. And Toronto also making a switch. Boucher is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Davis with it. He's got 5. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gasol, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Hands it from downtown. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Melo not afraid to pull the trigger from deep, that time for 3.
Here's Powell. He has 6. One misses. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Anthony right side. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And that's what you want to do with Whiteside, feeding him the ball in the paint where he makes the defense collapse.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he makes the first. McCollum's checked in for Little. And both free throws good from Whiteside.
And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
Now here is Davis. He's got 5. And Gasol now top of the key. And it's good, 2 points. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And Whiteside sends it back, and he gets it back. Outside, Davis. Toronto working the ball around now. Powell for 3, and again, Toronto with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Goes up with the stripe. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 2. Now Davis. He's got 5. Outside Gasol. Passes it to Powell. Clock at 6. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Fades away. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. McCollum, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Davis to the inside. Hollis Jefferson. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got 5 assists tonight.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Anthony is out there with Whiteside. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Simons in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And here is Davis, down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, and it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McCollum against Davis. Boucher kicks to Davis. Pass to Boucher. Banked in off the glass. Boucher's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Toronto.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's McCollum. Count it from 12. McCollum's got it all tied up now for Portland.
And likened to Damian Lillard, because of his skill set and small school background, McCollum was drafted 10th in the 2013 draft.
Upside Gasol. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And for Portland, they're shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Brett gets the bucket.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Toronto calls timeout. Checked in for the Trailblazers. Damian Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The three from Anthony, and it goes for the fifth time in 10 shots for him this game.
That's a trademark shot from Carmelo Anthony.
Lowry against Lillard to the paint. Here's Van Vliet. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lillard, the pass to Carmelo. McCollum with the ball. Anthony with it. Lillard outside. Over Lowry. They get it back. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shoots over Van Vliet. McCollum, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Van Vliet with it. Now defended by McCollum. Stolen by Collins. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
What a luxury for a staff to have a guard who can do this. Lillard able to elevate quickly for the Monster Jam.
Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Gasol, no good.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the back.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by McCollum. Anunoby kicks to Gasol. It's good from long range. Gasol's got 9 points here in the second half.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Lowry against Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Big time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slap it off.
Raptors trail by 4. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Sweet little floater. Lowry's got 25 points in the game.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend him.
Now here's McCollum, covered by Van Vliet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
The throw good, McCollum.
You think about great perimeter shooters, and CJ, not only just statistically, but stylistically, Kevin, his name comes up. He can heat up and get this team going offensively.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. The Raptors also with a sub. Siakam is checked in for Marc Gasol. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And they've been so steady at the line in the second half. Gotten a good volume of free throws and converting at a high clip.
Lowry against Lillard. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's McCollum on the wing. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And that's 12 points for C.J. McCollum. Raptors trail by 6. There's Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. No good from outside.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And the basket by Lillard.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Kicks it to McCollum. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ibaka's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
And so, Brent, you and I know the legend of Nurkic. Back in Bosnia, a sports agent read an article about a huge policeman, 7 foot, 400 pounds, and this agent tracked down this policeman and asked him, do you have a son?
Well, that son is Jusuf Nurkic, the guy you're seeing out there. And 14 years of age, Jusuf Nurkic had never played the game of basketball. So the agent took him under the wing, and the rest pretty much history here, Kevin.
I like that story. He's off on the first.
Nurkic is a double-double machine every night. There's not a lot of teams right now, Kevin, that are equipped on their roster to handle the kind of size that Nurkic can bring.
And he's good on the second. And here are the Raptors now. 11-point game. Here's Lowry. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They led by as many as 18 points. And the basket by McCollum.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Lowry against Lillard. Now, here's Siakam. Shot clock at 6. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Lillard against Ibaka. Pass to Nurkic. Jacks up a three. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
The feed to Lillard. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Van Vliet with it. Working on Collins. Trailblazers leading by 13. McCollum with the ball. Lowry picks him up. McCollum no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 19 rebounds. Lobs it up for Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
And the slithery agility of Ibaka. Not many guys can go up with him to stop the catch and dunk.
Lowry against Lillard. Three-pointer. Good. He hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now Siakam. And that's a foul called on Zach Collins. That's his third foul of the game. And the Raptors call time here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team. Going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Anthony with the block.
How about Melo rising up quick to that one there? Nice shot block.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
McCollum finds Nurkic. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Lowry. Ibaka wide open. He fires. And again, Toronto no up. Trailblazers leading by 17 to the right side. From 12 feet out. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Lowry, good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lillard against Lowry. Takes it from 10. Again, what an avalanche.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. Feeds to Ibaka. over Lillard. 5 on the clock. Ibaka, no luck. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Damian Lillard.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Gasol inside. Whiteside's there.
And the way Mark plays, similar to his brother Powell, a soft shooting big man with phenomenal length.
The first free throw is good. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hassan's checked in. And he makes both free throws. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. The pass to Adams. Tries it from 9. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And Adams has got the ball here for Portland. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. So Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.